Hello, I'm Hayden, and I'm running for the Amherst Redevelopment Authority. First, I would like to thank Amherst Media for providing this service to all of the candidates who are running for office this season. We got an old-fashioned letter inviting us to use this very modern system a couple of weeks ago. We're very fortunate to live in a town where only the H needs to be silent. I'd like to take this opportunity to chat with you briefly about the work that I hope you will elect me to continue with on the Amherst Redevelopment Authority. Remember, Election Day is Tuesday the 29th, so please come out and vote. The ARA has unique tools and resources to tackle difficult and complicated problems facing our community, including cleaning up and putting brownfields to good use, and redeveloping areas that are not being used to their fullest capacity to the benefit of our quality of life in town. It is a real pleasure to work with folks who have at heart improving Amherst, people who endeavor to understand the needs of our neighbors and the pressures that work against those needs, and to work with folks who carefully examine ideas, all the ideas, for tackling them, each in their own way. It's a pleasure, even though we don't always agree. I will bring to the ARA my experience in helping to create and foster wide-ranging public input with the master plan, which in turn was informed by my experience on the planning board, helping the quiet opinions to get heard, and bringing to town meeting complex and valuable articles that they ended up supporting. As a homeowner, as a taxpayer, as a parent who raised children in town, and as someone who works every day in town, I experience many of the issues that challenge the town every day firsthand. There are many opportunities for redevelopment in Amherst. The ARA has in its inbox a number of potential project areas to consider, from brownfields and conservation resource areas in North Amherst all the way to the Main Street area. Also, there are wide areas on both sides of North Pleasant Street that are significant vacant buildings and underutilized buildings that are near important historical sites. But it is the nature of the world that sometimes we have only resources to devote to just one project. And when the university chose to clear blighted buildings from a parcel of land and donate it to the town, that small piece of the gateway came to the top of our pile. We chose to tackle it because its value has a limited shelf life and it is at the center of a great deal of need. Setting it aside would allow patterns of deterioration nearby to continue. There's a great deal of pressure on Amherst to accommodate University of Massachusetts expansion. We are not left with the option of doing nothing. And for this area, I don't want to imagine what would become of our neighborhoods if a mega developer got a hold of this land and put up one of those projects that we've seen proposed and opposed over the years. The parcel is large enough to support such an inappropriate project and is too valuable both to Amherst and to UMass to leave either to the market or indeed to UMass to develop. While the two have some objectives that may coincide with the town's needs, their primary objectives, indeed the reason they exist, is not to satisfy the town's needs. The ARA, on the other hand, exists only to figure out ways to satisfy those needs as it can by using its tools, something town meeting realized when it voted to create it. It is an exciting project because of its potential to help start to fix some real problems that are particularly acute in this area. Sandwiched between the university's residence halls and downtown, where students go for services they want, where so many single-family homes are being converted to student housing out of economic expediency, these young people who have their own agenda that sometimes doesn't include respecting the reasons many of us came to live in Amherst, and there will be thousands more soon. It is an exciting project because this is a tangible project that offers real solutions to a creeping problem. The ARA has embarked on several months of public process to learn of the extent of the issues and to test ideas for helping resolve them by changing the use of the old Fraternity Row to something that will encourage different patterns of use and traffic in the nearby neighborhoods. We will be looking at ways to specifically use this parcel in support of the master plan objectives as well as how it can help bolster improvements to the rest of Gateway and support the town's needs by improving the tax base, stabilizing neighborhoods, and improving traffic patterns. I look forward to working with all of you to solve these riddles through the comprehensive public process that we've worked so hard to put together. I look forward to bringing back to you such discoveries as I can, how other schools and other towns and other neighborhoods have solved these issues. And I look forward to sitting down at the table with many of you to do the exercises to gather good ideas and to apply these concerns with the resources that we have at hand. Thank you, Amherst Media. Keep up the good work, and thank you for listening. See you all Tuesday at the polls.